One stormy evening, a young fox named Felix was curled up in his cozy den. The rain poured heavily and the wind howled through the trees. Just as Felix was about to fall asleep, he heard a faint chirping sound outside. Curious, he peeked out and saw a small bird lying on the ground, its wing injured. The bird looked up at Felix with pleading eyes. Without hesitation, Felix rushed out into the rain and gently carried the bird back to his den. He dried its feathers and made a soft nest for it to rest. "Don't worry," Felix whispered. "I'll take care of you." The next morning, the storm had passed, and the forest was calm. Felix woke up to find the bird still resting in the nest he had made. "Thank you for helping me," the bird said weakly. "My name is Pip," Felix smiled. "I'm Felix, you're safe here." Over the next few days, Felix brought food and water for Pip, and the two quickly became friends. Pip told Felix how he had gotten separated from his flock during the storm. Felix listened carefully and promised to help Pip find his way home once his wing healed. After a week, Pip's wing had healed enough for him to fly short distances. Felix decided it was time to help Pip find his flock. They set off together, with Pip flying ahead and Felix following on the ground. Along the way, they encountered a river too wide for Pip to cross. Felix, being a good swimmer, offered to carry Pip on his back. "Hold on tight," Felix said as he swam across the rushing water. The Pip clung to Felix's fur, grateful for his friend's kindness. When they reached the other side, Pip chirped happily, "Thank you, Felix. You're the best friend anyone could ask for." As they continued their journey, Felix and Pip came across a rabbit stuck in a thorny bush. The rabbit was crying for help, and Felix didn't hesitate. He carefully used his paws to free the rabbit, even though the thorns pricked him. "Thank you so much," the rabbit said, hopping away happily. Pip looked at Felix with admiration. "You're always helping others," Pip said. Felix shrugged. "It's the right thing to do." Pip smiled, feeling lucky to have such a kind friend. Together they pressed on, determined to find Pip's flock. After days of traveling, Felix and Pip finally heard the familiar chirping of a large flock of birds. Pip's eyes lit up with joy. "That's my family!" he exclaimed. Pip flew up to join them, and the flock welcomed him back with cheerful songs. Felix watched from below, feeling both happy and a little sad. Pip flew back to Felix and said, "Thank you for everything. I'll never forget your kindness." "Felix, I'm glad I could help. Take care, Pip." As Pip rejoined his flock, Felix headed home, knowing he had made a true friend and done something good. When Felix returned to his den, he found a surprise waiting for him. The rabbit he had helped earlier had left a pile of fresh vegetables as a thank you gift. Nearby, a group of animals had gathered to thank Felix for his kindness. Word of his good deeds had spread throughout the forest. Felix realized that his small acts of kindness had made a big difference. And so Felix's story reminded everyone that even the smallest acts of kindness can create ripples of goodness.